Rise and shine, finding our Forte family. It's chilly, it's early, the birds are chirping.
It's early.
And we're about to get in the car. So
Camilla did a thing.
I did a thing. I had a job opportunity. And we're not exactly sure how we're going to bring this content to you, but just know we are moving. And today we start our journey in North Carolina, and we are going all the way to Washington State. That's right, you heard it, good people. We are about to drive across the entire United States so that we can move. Surprise! So, I hope you're ready for this. Buckle up. We are about to see all of great America in its glory. So let's get going. All right, so the car is packed. The trailer's packed. The kids are packed. Can you guys say good morning?
Good morning.
And where are we going?
To Washington.
To Washington. So first leg of the trip, we're actually going to go from here to Tennessee because we want to break it up. So we got everything loaded. Let's get started.
So we're about 3 hours in, 2.5 hours in. Camilla and I are in separate cars, along with her parents. So we have a little convoy on this drive. So yeah, like we're doing good. Trying to figure out who to talk to because Camilla's my partner, you know. So my partner in crime, who I sit there and talk to all the time when we're driving. But now we're in separate cars. So just sitting there trying to figure out the best way to stay entertained. So I just listened to a couple podcasts. Now I'm listening to this book, audio book. It's kind of crazy. So just wanted to give you an update. We're about 2 hours out from Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're about to come up on the state line of Tennessee. So check in later.
Okay, so after a long 8-hour trip, we finally got parked. My parents are getting the camper set up, and Aaron and I are in charge of taking the kids to go scope out the amenities. So we are hoping to give you kind of a full tour of this KOA in Nashville, right outside of Opry Mill. So any of my CMA country music artist fans, or anyone who's just in Nashville for a good time, this is a great place to camp out, and it's close to the highway, so you can get anywhere in the city within about, we'll say 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic. So we are going to go scope out everything, and we'll catch you in a second.
Ugh. What's up?
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
I want water. This is the day. This is the day. I don't know has me. I don't know has me. I be rejoice. I be rejoice. I be God in be God in. This is the day. I don't know has me. I be rejoice and be glad. This is the day. This is the day. I don't know has me.
Woo! Amen.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today is Tuesday. No, Sunday.
Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Good job.
The Nashville Monday.
All right, I know y'all can hear the live music in the background. They're having a party here at the pool, but I saw this slide and I could not resist going down. There is no age limit to it, so here we go. Woo! Go. Woo! Yes, go. Woo! Okay, friends, so truth moment. This is actually our first time staying at a KOA. We have heard about them and we saw a really cool one when we went to Pigeon Forge. But I didn't know that they could pack so much fun into one campground for such a great price. I mean, there are like 2 pools, 2 jumping pillows, there's a slide, there was the little amphitheater section. They've got live music, they've got other activities for like the kids and adults alike. I know they're doing water aerobics, but we're leaving super early in the morning, womp womp, so we won't be able to participate in that. But don't sleep on the KOAs. Clearly, they are not all created equal.
All right, so good morning, y'all. Started day 2. About to take this I think it's about another 8-hour trip. We're going to Missouri, and it's gonna be a nice little drive. So we're excited about it. We had a good time last night.
Here we go.
Okay, so Carson's trying to rush me into the car, but nice little exciting trip. Hopefully it's a nice smooth ride. Yesterday was a nice smooth ride. Open the door. Why don't you open the door? Yeah, so hope, wish us luck on this nice journey. So about 20 miles outside of Nashville, on our way on our journey, the truck pulling our travel trailer just got a check engine light, so Mr. Calvin just went to go check it out. Stopped at O'Reilly, so hopefully nothing bad or extremely major has happened. We can keep pushing, but we about to go find out. We actually stopped at McDonald's, let the kids play while we found all the information out. So now we're about to get back. We're already in the car, so we're about to get back and go check it out and see. Hopefully everything's okay.
Until we get to the next big city.
Okay.
That's it. Cut up too bad.
Okay.
That's right.
So he went to O'Reilly's and got a reading on it, and said one of the numbers is skipping, so it might just be a malfunction. But he said when we get to the next city, I think it was just Clarksville, we'll double check to make sure everything is cool. But he gonna see, hopefully it goes off and we can keep pushing. But looks like everything is okay, so we think we dodged one. All right, so we are about 30 miles outside of St. Louis. We're gonna stop there and see the Golden Arches, but right now we stopped to take a break. You know, go to the bathroom, let the doggies walk, let the kids have a little snack before we get there. So out here having a good time, but some progress, we're making some progress. We doing it. Finished our little resting up trip, and now we're on our way to the Gateway Arches National Park, you know, in St. Louis, where they have the big arches. So that's where we're headed. Got our passport book with us too. So we're about to get our book stamped. We got about, I think, an hour and a half before it closes, but we 30 minutes out, so hopefully we can get there in time. I'll be hurt we drove all this way and then get our book stamped. But to the arches.
Okay, so sorry for all the road noise, but we just took a little pit stop at the Gateway Arches National Park so that we can see the Arch of St. Louis. Look at that. So for those of you who don't know, this arch was constructed, I believe it's the gateway to the Midwest. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna read the literature when I go inside. But it's right past the Mississippi River. So you see the river and then you see the arch, and it's basically a big welcome sign to the Midwest. So we are going to go get our book stamped, learn a little bit about the Gateway Arch, show it to the kids, and then we're gonna keep rolling because we're not stopping here tonight.
What's up, y'all? So we had fun at the arches. That was it was actually a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. They had a whole, you know, museum underground, which is really cool. So that was pretty cool to go sit there and walk through the exhibits and see a bunch of things. And we got our passport book stamp, so we did do that. But the arches is on top. Aside from that, but you can go down underground and see the museum, so it was cool. But now we are on our way to the next campsite, which is 3 hours away from St. Louis. So it's gonna be a nice long drive till we get there. But if something happens, I got y'all. All right, y'all, good morning. Sorry about last night. We didn't get a chance to, film us pulling up. Well, I mean, I think I kind of showed you pulling in. But it is raining this morning on this beautiful morning. Camille is behind me. Yeah, about to get our next wave of trip going on. I think we got like a 6-hour drive today. And I think there's a couple of stuff we're trying to see. We're trying to see the Browns something courthouse. I don't know. I'll have it in the description what we're trying to see. Fill up our passport book while we're here in Missouri and about to pass through Kansas and Nebraska. So we're gonna have a fun day in the rain. So let's have some fun.
All right, so it is day 3 of this journey, and your girl is riding solo today. Woo! So shout out to mom and dad for taking the kids this morning. They weren't bad. It's just, all my moms know, it's very overstimulating to have 2 young kids in the back. You're trying to drive and they're like, Mom, can you pass me this? Mom, can you fix my iPad? Mom. So today I get to ride in silence and listen to an audiobook. Big spoiler alert for today. We were supposed to go to the Harry Truman National Historic Site, and it's closed on Monday and Tuesday. Like, I get it. They need a weekend too, but geez. We probably should have researched that on the way here, but we didn't, clearly. So I guess we will be back visiting Missouri one day to check off that site, but not today. So we will be headed to Omaha, and we'll take a break there.
Change of plans. It's closed. The 2 monuments we were looking at is closed. The other one is like 180 something miles outside of our route. So we're just gonna head up to Sioux City. Right out there. I think we're gonna stop in Omaha too. There's a mall there, so for a little break. So maybe we get to see Omaha in this rainy abyss of a weather.
We made it to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Through all the horrible weather.
Yes, it was really rainy and windy today, so it was not the greatest for traveling, which you guys will see in our clips, but we made it. There is sunshine, the kids got to play at the playground, and we got a chance to tour this park, so more on that coming soon. But I think this is our halfway point. Is this our halfway point?
Yeah, I think we got about another, 17 hours left?
Chump change.
Something around there.
Chump change at this point. I mean, we started in Georgia, and now we're in South Dakota. So we will recap kind of everything we did while we were here. But, of course, we've got Mount Rushmore lined up, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to get some sleep because we are exhausted.
Extremely. So we're out and about walking around trying to burn the energy off the kids, trying to burn the energy off the dog. They've been cooped up in the car for the last 7 hours today. But we moving, we have a good time. We're here at the KOA and gotta sit there and recharge for the night and keep it going. We got another 6-hour day, 6.5-hour day tomorrow. So more to come, more to show, more to come. here taking a midnight stroll to the car because your boy left his bag and where our overflow parking is at the top of the hill. So now I gotta walk back up here and grab my stuff. But just wanted to give you a quick thing before we all go to bed for the night. It's actually been very relaxing. We got the kids set up with their stuff. And we just get into it, man. Like, it's a long drive. We're working through it, hoping everything is going good. But yeah, we're having a good time, sightseeing, driving. We're trying to get through it. There's a bunch of stuff that we wanted to see that we couldn't see because whether it was raining or it was closed. So a lot of the monuments that we wanted to see and show you guys were closed. So we had to like bypass like 3 of them. But tomorrow, hopefully we get to see Mount Rushmore because that's on the list. There's one more that should be there, but hopefully we get to see that one because that one's right off the highway. So hopefully we get a chance to show you that one too. And just keep trying to show you a bunch of different things that you may not know is out there through these traveling adventures. So stay tuned. So just got my stuff out the car. So decided to try to squeeze one more video. But yeah, man, this KOA is really nice. It's quiet too. Even though it's like right by the highway, for the most part, it's really quiet. So this is what our second KOA that we've been to. And I must say, thoroughly impressed. Like, it's especially if you just for a short trip and you got the kids, they got playgrounds here and stuff. So it's a nice one. They got an RV sitting right behind us. They also have some pretty good, nice parking and stuff over that way. So it's pretty good, man. So I'm very excited and happy that we found these KOAs, especially right off of I-90. That's a major bonus. So now we just take 90 all the way there, all the way to Washington. So it's a 17-hour drive, but at least we're just on the straight, you know. We don't gotta sit there and do too much. And my dumb behind just walked down the wrong aisle, so I gotta walk around because it's not good etiquette to walk through people's campsites. So they don't have a little cutaway, so I actually have to sit there and walk all the way around till I see an open site that I can sit there and cut through. But it's all right. It's all right. We are good. This one's also cool too because around the corner there's a Love's and a Circle K, so if you just need to get some gas or some diesel, you right there. Oh dang, the one I was gonna cut through, actually somebody pulled into us and now I gotta walk all the way to the end. But it's all right. Getting some exercise today. Been in that car for far too long. We're trying to get our steps in. So I'm doing good. But I've been talking on for long enough, and just want to say good night. Good morning. I feel great. I had a great night of sleep last night. Come on, how'd you sleep?
I slept great. I always sleep great.
Well, I had a great sleep. So just waking up, about to head on the road to go see Mount Rushmore. Hopefully get a chance to see it.
Y'all, Aaron is trying to work on his on-camera conversation. So just bear with us. But the weather looks like it appears to be on our side today as far as seeing Mount Rushmore. Someone at one of the other campsites was saying that a lot of people have been driving up there and it's been foggy and they haven't been able to see it. But right now there's no clouds in the sky. Granted, we still have to cross the entire state, but we'll see what we can get.
She's a hater. Like, she don't understand that it's still the morning time, you know. I'm still trying to wake up. It is 8 o'clock. And I've been up, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. But I feel great. She's just hating.
My plant is dying on the way here.
You ain't gonna show them what it look like?
Oh, yeah, I can. Oh. See, it looks so beautiful. Now, in my defense, most of this was done by the children, deciding that, you know, it would be a great idea to climb over the car, and so they like broke leaves off of it, but we'll see if I can salvage it. All right, let's go. So one thing about traveling at any point in time, but definitely across country, is you want to take advantage of the gas stations or like truck stops that you have access to, because there are some parts of the country where you will not see another gas station for like 20-30 miles at a time. So this is not the time to be running on quarter tank of gas and praying for the best. So my I don't know what to call it. The message came up saying I had 1,000 miles left. Now, do we know that we have less than 1,000 miles to travel today? Absolutely. But I wanted to go ahead and stop, top off the tank. So that's what Aaron is doing right now. We went into Love's. They always have some. It comes with a little spout. So we're just going to get this bad boy filled up so that I'm not stranded on the side of the road in South Dakota. So we made our second gas stop for the day, and although South Dakota is beautiful, it is just vast green hills. So please get like a good playlist, a good audiobook, a good co-pilot, something to keep you awake on these roads when you're supposed to be driving 80 miles an hour and there is absolutely nothing to look at. So, pro tip. Okay, excuse the wind noise, but we were coming down Interstate 90 and we saw a sign not only for the Badlands but for the Minutemen missile site. So we jumped off the highway real quick to at least check out one of them. I think the Badlands is kind of out of our way for the travel day today, but we're gonna go inside and see what we find. Pretty cool. I think my favorite part of it was that they promised to get a missile to you worldwide, or the next one was free, which it was like a Domino's slogan.
Definitely put on a Domino's box.
I'm like, dang, they're gonna send the missile across the world, or the next one's free. That is something.
That's something. So we kept seeing these signs for the Wall Drug City or Wall Drug stores. And the only reason we stopped because my stupid self thought I seen the Badlands Visitor Center, but it was the Grasslands Visitor Center. So I got off by accident. And then Camille was like, well, we're already here, so we might as well go check out the Wall Drug. So that's what we did. We kept seeing a bunch of signs for it. So that's why we stopped. But now we're about to head back on the road and get to it because we are definitely late.
Okay, so if you can't tell, it is early evening, and I just want to give you guys a sneak peek of where we are. There's some flags, and
We made it.
there's Mount Rushmore. Yay! So we got here. The park is actually open until 11, and they will light the sculpture up at 9. I'm not sure if we're going to be here for that, but we figured after the rain had passed, it was a good time to come out here and check it out.
So right behind me is where we just coming from, and it really is nice. I mean, I think we came at a perfect time because it's not so many people, thanks to the rain. But aside from that, everything is good. We had a good time looking at Mount Rushmore. What we came here for, we conquered it. A long drive, but did an excellent job. You know, now we gotta keep on pushing. So good morning on this rainy South Dakota day. Got some good sleep on our way to Billings, Montana this morning. Just waiting to pack up the trailer and stuff like that. So we about to get it going. And sorry we didn't get a chance to sit there and film that. We wanted to, but it's been raining pretty much the entire time. But this is like a beautiful resort. They got a bunch of different things. Like it's probably the best one of the resorts we've probably been to in a while. They got pools, they got a bunch of cabins, they got tent camping spots, they got their own pub here, they got food places here, they got a bunch of different comfort stations all over the place. It is massive here. So if you get a chance, definitely check out the KOA up here in Mount Rushmore. I'll leave the descriptions in the comment, but we're about to get today started. We're heading to Billings, Montana. So it's about another 6-hour drive from here. All right. Took a stop at the rest stop to
Daddy,
decide if we was going to see
Daddy,
Devil's Tower. It's like an hour outside of our normal route.
Daddy,
But
Daddy,
after further deliberation,
Daddy.
we decided we are going to take the hours outside route to Devil's Tower. So we're going to see what that's like.
Already have
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Wait, Avery. Avery. Avery, wait.
All stamped.
So the fun thing about road trips is you can always change the plan, which is exactly what we did today. We made a pit stop here at Devil's Tower National Monument, which was about 30 miles off of our route. But we wanted to come by, I think it is one of the first national monuments, and so we wanted to see this rock because that whole thing used to be underwater. Isn't that crazy? All right, good early morning. It is a little before 8 o'clock and we got in super late last night. I'll tell you why in a second. But we made it to Billings, Montana, and we are at the KOA holiday, which this is actually the first KOA that was ever opened, which is pretty cool. So we'll try to get you guys some history on that. But we had a quick night and we're gonna keep pushing through because Montana is a very, very long state.
Dang, 600 miles across.
Yeah, so we won't make it across the whole thing today, but we are aiming for Missoula, which is about 6 hours away, so that's where we're headed. So let me tell you why we got in so late last night. So story time. We are from the East Coast, and on the East Coast, gas stations are plentiful, right? You're on the interstate, there is no shortage of gas stations. Aaron and I learned a similar lesson to what I'm about to tell you in New Mexico, but we weren't on an interstate when that happened. We were on like a back, state road or something like that. But last night we were on Interstate 90 crossing through Wyoming into Montana and ran out of gas. Oh my God. Luckily we were within a mile from a gas station, and because we were traveling in a caravan, it was easy for us to just peel off, go get a gas can, top it off, and make it there. But there are actually places on this interstate where there are no gas stations for like 40 to 50 miles. So it is very important to fill up when you have the chance. Keep your tank at least over half, I would say closer to 3/4 to full, because you never know when you're going to run out of gas stations.
Well, we finally made it to our last official night stop before we get to Washington. We are here in Missoula, Montana. So we're here at the KOA. Just keeping up with the themes of KOA, we get a 10% discount for being members. So that's why we decided to stay at all these KOAs. But this is a nice big one, has a bunch of different stuff that you can do as well as all the other ones. Yeah, but this one has a dog park, has a playground for the kids. And right around the corner, there is actually a shopping center. So this one's like tucked up in the back of a big shopping center where you got Target, PetSmart, REI, Jersey Mike's, a whole bunch of different stuff. So whatever you need, you're there. They got a bunch of tent camping sites that we just walked past, and REI is right around the corner. So any type of camping needs you want, you got.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. This is the last leg of this trip where we will travel from Missoula, Montana out to the outskirts of Tacoma, Washington. I've got my co-pilot in the back with me and he's ready. We left the little one with her grandparents so she could sleep a little longer. But we got like a 7-hour trip and 2 mountain passes today. So hopefully we get some good clips to show you. This last stretch of the drive was quiet. No big stops, no unexpected moments, just the road and everything we'd already lived along the way. 7 days ago, we left North Carolina, not fully knowing what this trip would become. Since then, we've crossed states, chased views, shared laughs, hit long stretches of highway, and made memories that won't show up on a map. And somewhere between Montana and Washington, it all started to settle in. Not every part of the journey is about the highlights. Some parts are about the space in between, the miles that give you time to reflect on how far you've come. As we rolled into Washington, we weren't chasing moments anymore. We were carrying them. This trip wasn't just about getting from coast to coast. It was about time together, perspective gained, and finding joy in the journey, even when nothing much is happening at all. Thanks for coming along with us. This is Finding Our Forte, and the journey doesn't stop here. Until next time.